Everybody about ready? Take our seats. Everybody about ready? Boys, why is it always you two? I know. Boys, why is it always you two? Hey, Zeus, come on, man. Come on. Hey, Zeus, come on, man. Come on. Thanks, Lenny. Good morning. Welcome to your faculty assembly. Right? Good morning. And congratulations, it's Friday. Woo! Okay. So I have prepared an agenda. Okay. First of all, I wanted to introduce your faculty senate. My name is Chef Anastasia Joyner, and I am your faculty senate president, at least until elections are over. Charles Miller isn't with us just yet, but he is our vice president of the faculty senate, and we have Juris Doctorate Chemic Smothers as our faculty representative. He's waving. He won't stand. Yay! Welcome to all new faculty members. Some of these people I don't see in here, but we have Chef Eric Mark as the Hospitality and Culinary Arts Program Chair, Jerry Graves as our grants coordinator, Jennifer O'Sullivan with her promotion or sideways, I don't know, Perkins grant writer, Caitlin Baruti, head librarian, Samantha DeLuz, coordinator of instruction and dual enrollment coordinator, Dariana Lee, director of internal research and internal evaluation, Kyle Steeb, P-Tech program chair, Donald Meager, EMSE program chair, yay! Jacqueline Richard, Coastal Studies and GIS program chair, and Brittany Savuta, Practical Nursing program chair. Yay! If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Yeah, you notice I even put it in there. Like, I know I'm going to miss people. I'm sorry. We also have our promotions, Miss Kathleen Huff, me, Dwayne Jardine, Klaus Heyer. I know there's somebody else and I forgot. Dwayne! Don't you? No, I have Dwayne on there. Keith is who I forgot. I'm sorry, Keith. Love you. All right. And Andreas? See, I have a brain like Swiss cheese. It's great. All right. Our big thing really is elections, okay? We have to get a committee together. None of us can be on the committee. Hello, Charles. You snuck in. I didn't see you. So we have to, of course, you're going to have to be, all right. So a committee needs to be formed that is separate from the current Senate members. If no one moves forward, I will appoint you. I will make you do it. Okay? And when I choose, I'm going to choose the person that I think least wants to be, like that one slinking in the chair. You're first on the list. All right? Okay, so it's your choice or my choice, and the entirety of the faculty will be sent to you for any complaints when this is ignored. Okay, so now we can open the floor first for volunteers. Who wants to be on the committee, voting the election committee? It's not that terribly hard. You know, you're taking some suggestions, nominations. Okay, so you're going to set up your, yeah, I know, right? He's top on my list too. Every time he sees me, what are you feeding me? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I forgot to even pack my protein bar this morning, so leave me alone about food. I'm starving. So anyway, you set up a system to receive nominations. You double check with the nominees that they are interested in the position that they're being nominated for. You then set up a system to let everybody know who's running for what and to take votes, and then you announce it, right? That's the basic gist of it. Something just flashed through my head and I forgot it. Thank you. That's what flashed through my head. All right. So there are currently 4 positions. All right. There is president, vice president, and 2 representative slots. The way that this is designed is to, and there are bylaws about this, there is to represent each of the separate divisions, right? We have 3 divisions, and we want a representative from all 3 divisions, and then a president. The president, it doesn't really matter which division, but whomever gets vice president, the 2 representatives need to come from the other 2 divisions. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Sometimes I don't make sense to me. Any questions? Nominations for members of the committee? Keith, you're first on my list. I know. Yeah? You want to head it? All that means is that you're just roping other people into it. Okay. Miss Allah, you would be a wonderful chair of an election committee. And the thing is, it's not even a full semester thing. Like, the sooner you get it done, the sooner you're done with it. Yeah? Thank you. Okay, anything else that anybody wants to bring up? The floor is open. Nice try. No cigar. I would answer you like I did earlier, but everybody was here and I know, right? Okay, do we have any other issues that we would like to chat about? Yes. See, I might be remembering wrong, but I'm kind of used to them coming out after 14 day, the show no show. No? I know. Yeah. Right. I agree with you. I remember Wednesday Cherie Kay saying that contracts evidently are going out. She's had to sign off on some. She couldn't remember exactly how many or who, but she remembers signing off on some recently. So 4 contracts have 5. So let me ask you guys that have your contracts, are all of you program chairs? Yes. So it looks like chair contracts. Right. If you're a chair and you haven't gotten a contract, please raise your hand. Oops, sorry. Right? So, Donald, did you get your contract? Okay. So, right. That makes sense. Right, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like they're doing chairs first, and then they're going to work on faculty. Right? Okay. Right. And just as a thought, like you said, it's a 3 to 5%. So of course they're going to have to crunch the numbers and figure out what can fit within the budget. So that might be one of the things that's slowing down the contracts is figuring out what the budget can handle. Right. Right. So I'll try to find some time to approach Jason Leader today to see if that might be part of the reason why things are slower than normal and see try to gauge what the warmth of the waters is. Miss Lynn. Yeah, the classes are already being dropped for low numbers. I lost two myself. So, you know, and the two that were dropped had like two students registered and three students registered. Other classes that, maybe a mini B session were not dropped, and I'm going to have to work hard and fill that class up. But yes, they are dropping classes earlier than late registration. Right. And I think one thing to keep in consideration is that in years past, we would have a cutoff for late registration, but it was a soft cutoff. It was never really held to. And the current administration is trying to hold to that so that you don't have students that are coming in so late that there's no way for them to catch up. They have these pie high, sky high beliefs that they'll be able to do that, but they just struggle. Yes. Right. And I will share with you that the two classes that were dropped for me were before that happened. There was extensive discussion between myself, Chef Ruth, my program chair, Chef Mark or Eric, and before they were officially dropped, there was a meeting with Reggie and the three of us. So it wasn't something that just came out of the blue. There are discussions. If you are being dropped out of the blue, please talk to me, talk to Reggie, because I don't think that that's their intention to do that without transparency. And your chair. Correct. Right. They're making the suggestions to Reggie, and Reggie is working with the chairs. Are you logged into the Wi-Fi? What? Oh. Do we have anything else that we'd like to talk about? So we're good? Well, then, if you guys don't mind, we'll adjourn this meeting. And I would like to have a chat with the program chairs, if y'all don't mind sticking around for a minute. Oh, Charles.
So, Cherie, me, and Anastasia kind of been conversing during the summer. I don't think it's actually been stated, but the way we're going to do faculty meetings this semester is going to be different. Have you talked about this? So, the form, correct if I'm wrong. So, instead of, and this was learning from the mistakes of last year, where we were, they were hogging up 2 hours, and the faculty senate couldn't even have a thing, and then we're all pissy about DEI. It was just a cascading series of events. So, as to mitigate that from happening this year, we're going to start alternating. So we'll have faculty meetings on one Friday, and then the following Friday will be faculty senate and committee meetings. So we will no longer be doing all three on one day, which seems, I've got a consensus that frustrates a lot of people. So one Friday will be just faculty meeting, Cherie, Reggie, Mary, and then the following Friday will be faculty senate, which is us, minus them, followed by committee meetings. I don't know where DEI. I think DEI will be on the faculty meeting day, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what are y'all's thoughts on that? I don't know. It's okay. Do y'all have an alternative suggestion? Because it seemed that the former wasn't working, and it seems that y'all don't like the latter. So, what do you have a suggestion of a better third? Okay, because I don't think this is set in stone. I think this was kind of. But seriously, let's speak. Let's speak now. Let's set the tone for the semester. What are alternative suggestions that y'all would like? We have to do all the meetings. That's not an option. It's the matter of how we go about doing it. What day of the week would you like that so as to not upset faculty members? Does do other say it again? So what would you like? So you would like to have faculty meeting followed by faculty senate meeting on the same day. So what happened last year was fine. Would y'all like if we sent a survey out giving y'all three different options? Go for it. Well, that's what I suggested, and it seems like y'all don't like that. Go for it. I have found in 6 years being here that people don't like coming here for 8 o'clock, and I'm being very upfront with y'all. I get a lot of pushback from that. Well, I know that it is my understanding that we have to have both once a month. But still have them on the same day. Okay. Also, keep in mind we have committees too. This is number three. Where would those fall in? Okay. I'm getting a sense though that y'all want everything on one day. Okay. Just so if we do that, we have to be committed to that, and we can't throw a fit. So I'm a bit confused. What's the issue with PLI for you? I'm a little confused. You don't. I know, but where would you like for that to fall? Not on your meeting day. What day of the week would you like for it to fall? You don't care. Okay. Does anybody have? Okay. I'm just gonna relay that Tina is very adamant about PLI. She will want us to come, so it's not an option to not have it.
So would it be better to suggest to the administration that they move it to like a Tuesday evening? You know, and also I personally think that it would be nice if we actually advertised it more for the community. Right.
I think an issue, and this is just based off of conversations I've had. There's an issue with the amongst the faculty of mandatory versus optional going to these PLIs. There's an issue I have found amongst talking to many people that people have an issue, problem, whatever word you would like to use, of mandatory versus optional of coming to PLI. That is something we have no control over. This is coming from the chancellor. It is mandatory. We can't help that. We have to have it. But it's a matter of when we actually do it in order to get the most people to attend. And I don't know if Tuesday evenings would allow for that, and that is different from history lecture, which is optional. This is mandatory. Okay. Okay. We will bring that forward. Yes. Do y'all like that route where kind of take faculty meeting, faculty senate, and separate it from the committees, where the committees have autonomy and they can decide when they want to have their meetings? Separate it from the faculty meetings. Just okay, great. If that's working, then great. Is that kind of what you were suggesting? Okay. You have okay. So we're discussing to summarize. We're discussing three things. Three things that are mandatory. Emphasis on mandatory. We have to have faculty meetings. We have to have faculty senate meetings. We have to attend PLI. Those are non-negotiable. The issue is when we do them. So I'm getting a consensus from everyone that we would actually like to have faculty meeting and faculty senate on the same day. I'm hearing from y'all that y'all would actually like to invert the two and have faculty senate before faculty meeting, because it seems that faculty meetings tend to go overboard over time. And then PLI probably it. The separate issue is to totally remove committee meetings from that day and have committees just decide on their own when they would like to meet. Okay. Okay. Correct. Correct. And I do want to add one more thing in, and we have to. Cherie also likes when the committees present what they're doing, so that also kind of becomes part of the faculty meeting. Okay. Let's do a quick informal survey. If you would like to have committee meetings on the same day as faculty and faculty senate, raise your hand. All on Friday. Raise your hand up high so everyone can see it. Put your hands down. If you would like to have the committees be autonomous and send it when they want, raise your hand. Okay, it seems the majority want the former, not the latter. The first one was if you would like to have committee meetings on the same day as faculty and faculty senate, which is on Friday, so have all three back to back to back, whether it's in the same order or rotating, raise your hand. Put your hands down. If you do not like that and you want to have faculty and faculty senate on one day and committees just do it whenever they want, raise your hand. Okay. It's a matter of doing it all at once or different times. That's really what it comes down to. Okay. My suggestion, and I think this is a good idea, is I think the thing we should do is have faculty senate before faculty meeting. That seems to be like a no-brainer. So I'm thinking Fridays once every Friday, whatever Friday of that month. 9 to 10 is faculty senate. 10 to 11 is faculty. We hold Cherie and Reggie to that, and then 11 o'clock is PLI. Thoughts? Okay. Now again, this is not going to please everyone. There has to be a consensus, and in order to be accountable, we will send a survey to y'all just to kind of have it documented with 3 different options, 4 different options. You select it, we'll give it back. Y'all, we're just trying to set the tone right. It's been a lot hard past 3 years. We've learned a lot. It's been exhausting. COVID, hurricanes, tornadoes. You can't even make this up anymore. We want to set a good tone. Okay? Yes. Well, we've been meeting via Zoom because of COVID. We are slowly returning more to normal-ish. Emphasis on ish. Yeah. Well, look, I will include that as one of the options. I, that's fair. I will include that as an option. All they can say is no. That's my mantra. All they can say is no. So I will include that as one of the options in the vote. I will give that to them, and they can do with it what they want. At least we have it documented and noted that this is what the faculty prefers. Any other thoughts? This is a good conversation. Yes. So the state legislature approved a pay raise, and it's 3 to 5%. It is contingent on what field you teach in. So if it's a higher demand field, science, engineering, you will most likely get a higher one. It's also taking into account the fact that Louisiana higher ed has not had a pay raise in like a decade. Anyone who's been here, Bobby Jindal decimated all of it. This is literally basically making up for the fact that Bobby Jindal was terrible. So we're finally getting a pay raise, but that pay raise is, it's everyone's getting one. The specific percentage that you are getting as your own self will be dependent upon what you teach, et cetera, et cetera. But you are getting, no questions asked, a pay raise. That is what the state legislature approved. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so they're separate. So that's, I wanted to be clear. The pay raise that was approved is not Nunez, it's not LCTS, it's not Board of Regents, it is the Louisiana State Legislature. So Senate and House approved it, which for those who follow Louisiana politics, they don't like higher education, so the fact they gave us a raise, kudos. But that is separate. So you're talking about two different things. Nunez likes to use the word pay adjustment. So Nunez equals pay, and I'm just being very upfront with y'all. Nunez equals pay adjustment. State legislator equals pay raise. So yes, you're getting one. It's just contingent on you in your field. Yes. Pay adjustment is all about getting Louisiana on par with the regional average. Theoretically, yes. But at the state level, it is a pay raise. As in, we work really hard. We've had no raises in 10 plus years. Here's your raise. Thank you, Louisiana. It's 2022. Cool. Anything else? Yeah. Nice. Just so any other questions about the committee, faculty, senate meetings? So we'll send out a survey. Please fill it out. We'll give it to Cherie. She will make the decision. We will have done our due diligence. Thank you.
Just making notes. Okay. Is there anything else that we want to bring up before we have a meeting with just the chairs? Huh? No, y'all just go. If you're not a program chair, please go ahead and go on with your day. We just got a couple of things to go over. Huh? What time is it? No, we got time for a quick. What? When do we come back? Yeah. Y'all check your emails for an email from Reggie. Has all of the committee assignments. Some adjustments have been made. If you would like, you can come look at my piece of paper of the committees lists. If you aren't sure what committees you're on, I did print out just the main list, not each committee. All right? Up there. Why? What do you mean? They just renovated this place. It's top notch. It is. Is it top notch? Catching up with where we should have been. Are you just now catching on to my stuff?
It's better. Thank you. Hey, so we don't meet with staff today?
No.
Just committees?
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's just us and then committees. That's it. Why?